Let's welcome in Republican Congressman Reschenthaler, a member of the House Judiciary and Foreign Affairs Committee. He serves Pennsylvania's 14th District, which incorporates areas just south of the great city of Pittsburgh. He's also an Iraq War veteran. Guy, great to see you.
John, thanks for having me on.
All right, we're calling you Guy. I mean, I grew up, Newt Gingrich was my congressman, and we called him Newt. It's not a lack of respect.
Please call me Guy.
I know.
John,
not a lack of respect for you, Congressman, but Guy, it's got a ring to it. Let's talk about the Paycheck Protection Program.
Yes.
Yesterday, restarted, but once again, we're off to a rocky start here. Lots of technical glitches. The SBA says there are double the number of users accessing the system right now. People have also reported seeing stimulus checks in their dead loved ones' bank accounts. Guy, can we do two things at the same time, keep the economy afloat and also make sure we're not wasting money here?
We can, but John, we got to remember that the critical part of PPP and the EIDL loan program is to get money to small businesses as quickly as possible. That's the main goal. We need to keep this economy afloat. So the bill wasn't perfect. The PPP program itself is not perfect, but it's still doing its job. The U.S. Treasury Department estimates that PPP has saved to date over 30 million jobs. This is incredible. This is a successful program. Of course, there's going to be glitches. We'll resolve those as we go along. But the most important thing is getting money to businesses and people that need it.
All right, let's talk about China. I know you've been one of the members of Congress leading the effort here to, put some brakes on what China is doing. The Chinese state media is calling Secretary Mike Pompeo the enemy of world peace here. We're seeing this rhetoric ramp up. We know there's also, legislation in certain states moving ahead as well to try and hold China accountable. What's the latest on the effort to hold China accountable for spreading this disease?
Well, there's a lot of different things we need to look at. Just let me address China calling Mike Pompeo the enemy of peace. That's rich, because you should call China the enemy of World Health and the World Health Organization. China is the one that sat on this virus, did not alert the world, did not tell America so we can send in our doctors and our scientists to help address this, let everyone travel out of Wuhan, and then spread all of China and then consequently all of the world. So they should be facing blame, and they should not be calling Mike Pompeo names. Now, what we're doing with China, first off, we've got to look at defunding the World Health Organization and moving that money elsewhere until Tedros resigns, and we have a commission that investigates just how badly the World Health Organization botched this. And we need to look at how China is really taking control of the World Health Organization and a lot of other international institutions. And we got to make sure that these institutions are not just doing the bidding of China, but are actually doing what they're purported to do, like in the World Health Organization, taking care of world health and stopping pandemics. The other thing we have to do, John, is we have to look at our supply chain. It's completely unacceptable that so many of our pharmaceuticals are made in China. So much of our PPE is made in China. We've got to take control of these supply lines. We have to start building and manufacturing here in the United States. We have to diversify our supply lines coming from outside the country to the extent possible.
Congressman, thank you for your time today. Great to see you as always.
Thank you, John.